Hey everyone, ExxotikGaming here, back with another very exciting Fortnite mobile video. I've done some videos in the past on both the PC and mobile versions of Fortnite, and I've even live streamed the PC version multiple times before, and despite me personally enjoying the PC version of Fortnite the most, I wanted to make a video today where I talk about Fortnite Mobile, and some of the pros of playing on your phone or tablet. Today, we'll be looking at 10 reasons why Fortnite is better on mobile devices. Before we begin, if you enjoy the video, all I ask is for you to leave a like down below. I spent a lot of time on this video, and that's all I can ask for in return. Also, most importantly, I'm gonna need you to check out ETO2655, the guy who is providing me the gameplay you see in the background. He's insanely good at Fortnite Mobile. One of the best players I've ever seen. If you enjoy watching Fortnite on Twitch or YouTube, you need to subscribe to him because he's just as good as any of those streamers. His channel link is down in the description, and I expect you to click on it and subscribe. Anyways, yes, with that being said, without wasting any more time, I guess we should probably just jump into this. So the first way Fortnite is better on mobile devices has to do with something most people wouldn't automatically assume: a skill gap. Now, many people can associate all versions of Fortnite to have a very large skill gap. You first start playing the game and you get utterly destroyed by everyone. It takes a long time before you get your first win. Now, it is true to a certain extent, at least for right now, Fortnite Mobile is easier than on PC or console, but if you want to become the best of the best in terms of mobile players, it takes a lot of practice. And some people like practice. Some people like that grind. There are mobile players who can compete with PC and console players, sometimes even doing better than most of them. However, the vast majority of mobile players aren't as good as PC players. The game has almost been out for an entire year on mobile devices, and in the year after Fortnite was released on PC, PC users became way better than year-long veterans of Fortnite Mobile. It's gonna take many months before more and more players can compete with PC users, so again, that points to a larger skill gap. Again, some people like that grind of slowly getting better and better. And if you're one of those types of people, I can promise you it'll take a long time on mobile before you become a pro. The second way Fortnite is better on mobile devices is pretty obvious: mobility. It's called Fortnite Mobile, for God's sake. I love the beauty of mobile games. That's why a good percentage of my content is on mobile games on my channel. You can literally play them anywhere, on a subway, in bed, at school, anywhere. It's so convenient, and that's one of the shining aspects to Fortnite Mobile. If at any point in the day you decide to play the game, you could just whip out your phone, tap the app, open it up, and then you're playing the game. It doesn't matter you're sitting at the drive-thru at Wendy's. You're playing Fortnite, man. You can't do that with the PC or console versions. It's so nice to be able to play on cell service. You know, you may have your Wi-Fi down one day. Well, guess what? With Fortnite Mobile, unless you're living in a cave or something, you don't have to worry about that. The third way Fortnite is better on mobile devices is related to the community. We all know how big the overall Fortnite community is. It's probably the biggest community on YouTube right now. However, each platform has its own specific community. With your own specific community, you have those players that are the most well-known. For PC, it would be Ninja, Nick-A30, Laserbeam, Lachlan, you know, those guys. For console, it would be Nick Merc, C-Day, you get what I'm trying to say. For mobile, the community is a lot smaller, and with that, it makes it easier to climb in the ranks to become the most well-known. You don't need millions of followers to become the most popular Fortnite mobile player. So if anyone is looking to find some fame playing Fortnite, Fortnite Mobile is the way to go. You only need a couple 100,000 subscribers and you're already at the top. The fourth way Fortnite is better on mobile devices is hugely important to many people: the overall size in gigabytes of the application. On PC, you're looking at 10, 20 plus gigabytes for the whole program. On mobile, For me, on my iPhone 10, it's only 3.53 gigabytes. The app is like 1/6 the size of what it would be on PC. So if you're low on storage space on either your computer or phone, chances are your phone is the better bet. Now, it is true computers in general have a much larger storage space, but it still holds true. If you don't want to clog up your computer with up to 25 gigabytes of storage space gone, get Fortnite Mobile and you won't have that problem. I mean, you're essentially playing a full PC game on your phone for a fraction of the size it would be on your computer. I think that's definitely worthy of saying something. The fifth way Fortnite is better on mobile devices has to do with more of the in-game mechanics itself. The simple fact that it's easier to spot enemies on mobile. Now, many people will say, well, Exotic, it's a smaller screen. How is that possible? Look, Fortnite Mobile has icons that show up on your screen when footsteps or nearby gunshots are heard. This is so helpful in many situations. You could technically play Fortnite Mobile without any headphones on, sitting at Christmas dinner, and still do pretty well. Way better than you would do on console or PC. Having footsteps and gunshots show up is crucial for a mobile device, but it's still a benefit nonetheless. The sixth way Fortnite is better on mobile devices is again linked to the overall game mechanics. Epic Games tries to make things a little more convenient for mobile devices since they are only touch screen, so they end up automating a lot of the regular actions you do in-game. Some of those actions include opening doors and picking up items, which you do a ton of times on a regular basis in Fortnite. Epic Games chose to allow you to auto-open doors and auto-pick up items in Fortnite Mobile, which is great. It's really nice to not have to constantly be touching your screen as much when doing that, and it just makes the game run a little smoother. This again points to the game being overall a little bit easier on mobile devices, but as I said earlier, don't be fooled. The skill gap is still there. The seventh way Fortnite is better on mobile devices has to do with editing. Now, you might be a little confused with that, and that's okay. I would be too. You might say, Exotic, the editing is so hard on mobile. There's no way it's better on PC or console. And I say nay. Let's look at how editing works on mobile. You simply tap your screen where you want to edit, and that in the long run might prove to be more efficient than PC or console. Think about it. You have to move your mouse on PC to the right square to edit it, but on a touch screen, you just touch that square and avoid the first action. Yes, right now, editing is much slower on mobile, but think about a year or 2 years from now when people are a lot quicker. The split-second time difference from moving your mouse or joystick to the correct square might end up making people edit on PC and console a little slower than mobile devices. Again, this is not in the present. We're looking long into the future here. But maybe, just maybe. The eighth way Fortnite is better on mobile devices is something I mentioned earlier, but something I really need to reiterate: cellular data. When was the last time you tried playing Fortnite on your PC or console with 4G? Probably never. Now you definitely can think of a way to do this using personal hotspots and other things like this, but the simple fact is you don't have to be bound to a Wi-Fi router or hardline internet with Fortnite Mobile. Your power goes out, as long as you have a portable charger, you're good. With this cell connection in mind, you need less strong of internet to play Fortnite Mobile. It's great in countries that don't have fast LTE connections. You don't have to worry about disconnecting as much, and that again points to the convenience factor. The ninth way Fortnite is better on mobile devices: it's free to play on mobile. Now, this is pretty specific when you're comparing Fortnite Mobile and Fortnite on Xbox, because you could also argue Fortnite is free on all other consoles and devices, and that is true. Xbox has Xbox Live Gold, and you need that in order to play Fortnite's Battle Royale mode. That's $60. Now, you don't have to worry about that with Fortnite Mobile. It's free to download, free to play, and you don't have to worry about spending any money ever, unless you want the Battle Pass and skins. And last, the 10th way Fortnite is better on mobile devices is the simple fact that right now, you got an easier competition. there is a potential for many more players on Fortnite Mobile than any other version of Fortnite. With just iPhone, for example, there are over 90 million people that own one. That's insane! Think of how many players on Fortnite that could be. Let's just hope Epic Games has good enough servers to handle all of them. But yeah, a consistent influx of new mobile players puts a lot of beginners in your lobby, and you'll have a much higher chance of winning a game of Fortnite Mobile than you would on PC or console. It's really nice in that respect. And yeah, it looks like we've come to the end of the list. Did you enjoy the video? I hope you did. Please leave a like down below if you did. Also, most importantly, subscribe to ETO2655 if you haven't done so already. I would assume you already have, as I told you to do so earlier, but I'll give you a second chance. Thank you so much. Guys, that's it for this video. Subscribe for more Fortnite content on my channel, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.